All rise.
Sports Court is in session.
Sports Court, sponsored by the Grand Rapids Gold.
This week we're arguing, should the Lions make a move before the NFL trade deadline? I don't know if you've been paying attention, but if you haven't, the Lions are tied for the best record in the NFL at 5-1. This team does it all. They run the ball well. They stop the run. This team has a lot of weapons. I don't think they need more right now that they can get in the trade because that would involve them giving up key assets. The wrong thing to think is that, the Lions have to win right now. This is the only year the Lions will ever be in contention. Who's to say? The way this team is built, there's nothing stopping them from next year being in the same position. And I think it'd be easier to do that next year if you keep your draft picks and make some smart decisions. I think it would be foolish to give up on your assets at this point in time just to go chasing something that you might not be that close to in the first place.
Jamal, you're speaking as a Lions fan who hasn't seen his team win a playoff game in over 30 years. You absolutely go all out. One, you have a chance to win it all this year. I think it's plain as day to see. The Lions are tied for the best record in the entire NFL right now. For two, Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, he's a wizard. He's going to be a head coach somewhere else next year. He's going to be gone. You want to maximize what you have with him now. And three, you can always get better. There's so many guys that you can get for a cheap flyer, like Chase Young from the Commanders, like Danielle Hunter, the amazing pass rusher for the Minnesota Vikings. But if I'm the Lions, I'm going for the golden goose. You're going for Max Crosby with the Raiders. He'd be great for the Lions, and he went to Eastern Michigan too, so a lot of Michigan fans would like him.
You mentioned Ben Johnson could be gone as a head coaching candidate next year, and you're right, but they said the same about Eric Bieniemy in Kansas City for years, and it took him years to finally get another job that he felt was worth leaving the Chiefs for. There's no guarantee that Ben Johnson bolts on the Lions. When you said the Lions could get better for cheap by acquiring a player for a couple of low draft picks, you know what's even cheaper? Drafting good football players. The Lions found a starting linebacker last year in Malcolm Rodriguez in the 6th round. This team has enough depth at every position right now where I don't think the Lions have to go out and make a trade just to make the team better. I think the Lions should stand pat, go into the draft, which, by the way, next year is in Detroit. So why give up a first-round pick when you want the fans to show up and celebrate your team at the draft anyway? I think Brad Holmes will stand pat at the trade deadline.
What's the best way to celebrate a draft in your hometown? To win the Super Bowl, you have the 32nd overall pick, and if it's the 32nd overall pick, who cares if that pick is traded? The Lions need to make a move because they can win the NFC this year. They can go to the Super Bowl this year. They have a really good chance to do it, and that they trade for a really good wide receiver like Mike Evans, oh my goodness, I cannot get more excited. The sky is the limit for this team. They can go so far.
So what's your verdict? Tell us on our Facebook post, and next week we'll highlight our favorites.
Last week we asked if MSU should hire Urban Meyer, and oh boy, did we unleash the Kraken. Unanimous negativity on that one.
Comments like, nope, no, that would be stupid, and why?
Aaron did think that would be completely on brand for Michigan State.
And what would be on brand for us? Bringing you brilliant arguments and on-screen eye candy. Until next week, jury at home, Sports Court is adjourned.